Go ahead. I love you.
I love you too. Hip 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 hip. Yeah.
Pepsi Cola hits the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Twice as much for a nickel too. Pepsi Cola is the drink for you.
Hello everyone, this is Olli Larrad's Classic Self from 2018. And welcome back to another Venu's Tesco Mobile Adventures episode. And since Venu and Geraldhead are doing house music inside tonight, so I'll do a host for this show again. So anyways, let's begin our search. Anyways, Google received a almost worldwide doodle yesterday to celebrate the half moon in May, while it is supposed to be shown on the 20th but not on the 16th. So that's why it had a doodle before shown in almost worldwide, ever. On the 12th of May, 2025. Google's official G icon had given a massive major global revamp for the first time since 2015, but it would eventually not be released widely just yet, but maybe until around nearing the summertime. I don't know. Anyways, Google stopped using season changing doodles nowadays since they are getting old. Mostly likely due to the war in those countries. So anyways, a mock idea will be Google's early history. So, here are alternative timeline universe for Google. So, let's begin. Before 1998. If Google were invented 100,000 years ago, it would mean a significant leap in technological development at that time, far beyond what was possible with human civilization at that point. The invention of a search engine like Google, with its reliance on the internet, would be a futuristic concept for a period with no widespread access to computing or networks. If Google were invented in 3000 BC, the world would be fundamentally different. The concept of a search engine and the internet, as we know them today, wouldn't exist in the same way. However, a form of information retrieval, storage, and communication would have been established. It's likely that a system for organizing and accessing knowledge would have been developed, but it would have been vastly different from Google and its modern counterparts. If Google was invented in the 1500s, the world would likely be drastically different. Google, as we know it, with its search engine, web services, and influence on global technology, wouldn't exist. The development of the internet and the technologies that underpin it, like the World Wide Web and the algorithms used by search engines, would have been significantly different, if not non-existent. If Google had been invented in 1849, it would have been a remarkable feat, but not within the realm of what was possible at that time. The technology required to build a search engine like Google, including the internet, advanced computing, and algorithms for analyzing web pages, did not exist in 1849. If Google had been invented in 1896, it would have been a completely different world. In 1896, the internet didn't exist, and the concept of a search engine, as we know it today, was decades away. Imagine a world with no social media, email, or instant access to information at your fingertips. If Google had been invented in 1926, it would have been a remarkable technological leap for that era. The internet and the World Wide Web were still in their infancy, with the first web browsers emerging only a few years before Google's actual founding in 1998. If Google had been invented in the 1950s, the world would be significantly different. While the internet and the foundations of computing were being laid in the 50s, the technology and cultural landscape would have evolved in ways unimaginable today. The impact on information access, communication, and even aspects of the Cold War could have been profound. If Google had been invented in the 1970s, the internet's landscape would have been dramatically different. The absence of Google would have meant a more decentralized and fragmented web, with less reliance on a single dominant search engine. And nowadays, Google was founded in 1998 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, congratulated staff at university. Anyways, thanks for watching Venus Tesco Mobile Adventures. I hope they'll be back soon. Until then, goodbye.